but she's phenomenal. I'm gonna go on the record and say she's the best female collegiate player ever.
Ever? Well, I don't know about you.
You can't help but watch when she plays, where she's shooting from, the range, the confidence, the flair. Like, she's a performer. It's crazy though, just because her shot it's like that. It's at that level.
Did you see Angel Reese's reaction when Shaq began praising Caitlin Clark? It looked like she had just tasted something sour. Reese's frustration was clear as Shaq called Clark the greatest female collegiate player ever, speaking directly to her. Can you imagine being in that position, having to sit there while someone praises your competitor?
Why do you think people love Caitlin Clark, besides her skills?
She can shoot threes from logo.
We never seen that before. That's my point. Steph Curry, a little kid. Like, Steph Curry, I love. You know why I love Steph Curry? Because I've never seen that before.
What makes it even more intriguing is that Shaq didn't just praise Clark. He compared her to Steph Curry. Yes, that's Steph Curry, the player who revolutionized basketball. You might be wondering, is Clark really on that level? Well, according to Shaq, she's doing things in women's basketball that have never been seen before. And poor Reese, she had to sit there and watch her rival get all the recognition right on her own podcast. Talk about uncomfortable. When Shaq joined Angel Reese on her unapologetic podcast, the conversation took a turn, and he dropped a major revelation.
And he leveled some pretty heavy praise on her, and Angel Reese not happy about it.
And Shaq wasn't finished. He went further by comparing Clark to Steph Curry, the player who transformed basketball and makes those half-court shots look effortless. That's the level Shaq believes Clark is operating on. Did you see Angel Reese's reaction when Shaq began praising Caitlin Clark? It looked like she had just tasted something sour. Reese's frustration was clear as Shaq called Clark the greatest female collegiate player ever, speaking directly to her. Can you imagine being in that position, having to sit there while someone praises your competitor?
Why do you think people love Caitlin Clark, besides her skills?
She can shoot threes from logo.
We never seen that before.
What makes it even more intriguing is that Shaq didn't just praise Clark. He compared her to Steph Curry. Yes, that's Steph Curry, the player who revolutionized basketball. You might be wondering, is Clark really on that level? Well, according to Shaq, she's doing things in women's basketball that have never been seen before. And poor Reese, she had to sit there and watch her rival get all the recognition right on her own podcast. Talk about uncomfortable. When Shaq joined Angel Reese on her unapologetic podcast, the conversation took a turn, and he dropped a major revelation.
Curry, a little kid. Like, Steph Curry, I love. You know why I love Steph Curry? Because I've never seen that before. I've never seen that before. I've seen it a little bit, and I've moved up to the road. But I've never seen a guy consistently come down. And if you look at, like, if you saw Steph on the street, he ain't got the LeBron muscles. He's not 6'9", he's 6'10". He look like a perfect, normally office guy.
Yeah.
He's doing stuff that people never seen before. She's doing stuff we never seen before.
And Shaq wasn't finished. He went further by comparing Clark to Steph Curry, the player who transformed basketball and makes those half-court shots look effortless. That's the level Shaq believes Clark is operating on.
Never seen nobody do that on a consistent basis. There's a lot of girls in WNBA that have done it in spurts, but you know, that game I'm watching y'all in the Final Four, I'm like, damn, like, and I was a hater because, you know, I'm down. She was like, she's not going to hit that shot, and bam, like, damn, she's not going to hit that shot, man. Like, if I say 10 times you're not going to hit the shot and you hit the shot, that means you're the truth.
Did you catch that? He's saying she's doing things in women's basketball that we've never seen before, like sinking threes from way beyond the arc as if it's no big deal. The kind of shots you'd usually assume won't land, but Clark makes them look effortless.
A lot of people noticed it. Once again, listen to Shaq, and you can tell. Angel Reese gives a answer of quote-unquote, okay. You can tell she's none too happy about Shaq praising Caitlin Clark.
Shaq truly believes Caitlin Clark is revolutionizing the game. He even called her the truth. She's not just playing basketball, she's reshaping it, turning the court into her personal canvas. While others are still focused on mastering the fundamentals, Clark is pushing boundaries. And the best part? He made this comment right in front of her competitor, Angel Reese. You can imagine that had to sting a little.
I played at LSU, but she's phenomenal. I'm going to go on the record and say she's the best female collegiate player ever.
Ever? I don't know about you. You ever heard of Cheryl Miller,
Never.
Maya Moore?
I said what I said. Never.
Diana Taurasi?
I said what I said.
Why does Shaq rank Caitlin Clark above the rest? It's because of her unique skills and her ability to push the boundaries of what we thought was possible in women's basketball. Her talent is so undeniable that even NBA legends like Shaq can't stop talking about her. And this isn't the first time he's praised her. Back in college, Shaq didn't hesitate to call her the greatest college player in history.
How excited are you to watch Angel play?
I'm very excited. It's my first time watching her play as a pro. And I get to see Caitlin Clark up close and personal, so looking forward to the game.
Interestingly, during another interview when Shaq was asked about Angel Reese, he did give Reese some credit. But just moments later, he quickly steered the conversation right back to Caitlin Clark, emphasizing just how highly he values her game.
7,300 in attendance, okay? The average Angel Reese game is 10,100, 10,200. They come to watch her. You know what the average attendance is when Caitlin Clark plays home or the road? What? 15,300, wow. Okay?
Now, you might be wondering if all this hype about Clark is just talk. Let's take a look at the facts because they're hard to ignore. For example, fan attendance. Clark's games consistently attract much larger crowds than Reese's. And here's the kicker. Listen to this.
The top-selling WNBA player merch, Caitlin Clark, #1 in jersey sales, Angel Reese 2, Sabrina 3, Kate Martin 4. We talked about this earlier in the season.
And when it comes to merchandise sales, sure, Reese is popular, and her merch sells out quickly, but Clark, she's on an entirely different level. Caitlin Clark holds the record for the highest-selling merchandise in WNBA history.
Saying Angel Reese is better than Caitlin Clark is saying Rodman was better than Michael Jordan, or Ben Wallace was better than Kobe, or even Andre Drummond was better than LeBron.
That's not all. She boosted WNBA merchandise sales by an incredible 500% this season. Yes, you heard that right, 500%. But it gets even better. Let's compare Clark and Reese on the court. Clark isn't just popular. She's shattering records left and right. And Skip Bayless put it perfectly when he broke it all down.
Caitlin Clark is running away with the WNBA assists lead. She's 25 better than anybody else in the league. Pretty extraordinary for a rookie. Caitlin Clark, in a shock to me, has proven already to be a once-a-generation passer. I did not see that coming at Iowa. I thought scoring, yes, she's the all-time greatest scorer in the history of college basketball, men's or women's. Passing like this, I'm talking about gifted LeBron-esque bounce passing. I'm talking about gifted LeBron-esque two-handed, full-court, touchdown pass kind of passing.
Let's talk numbers. Clark isn't just dominating in points, she's also redefining what it means to be a playmaker. And let's not forget her incredible assists. She's making a huge impact all across the court.
You're right. The truth is, Angel's a poor shooter of the basketball. I don't know any other way to say it. She's just a poor shooter. She's now 38% from the floor, not from 3. She's 2 of 12 from 3. That's 17%. I'm talking about 38% on common shots from the field. 38%? That ranks 51st of 56 qualified players. Three-point shooting has heated up, and nobody in the league can flick logo threes as effortlessly as Caitlin can. Season. She's got some real offensive parts of her game she needs to work on. Like it, she has run away with the WNBA rebounding lead, crushed the field and takes over. She maestro, she controlled game after game after game with her passing and her carefully chosen spots to score.
Of the week, there have only been 40 triple-doubles in the history of the WNBA. Cheryl Swoops recorded the first WNBA triple-double during the 1999 season, while Caitlin Clark logged the most recent triple-double earlier this week. Caitlin Clark became the first ever rookie in WNBA history to record a triple-double twice in the same season. In that game, Clark scored her 103-point shot this season, becoming just the 6th woman to do so and first in her rookie season. She now has 102 on the season and is 19 away from Diana Taurasi in second place and 26 away from UNESCO
There's a very thin line between hate and facts. And what I believe to be the case is that there was incremental growth in the WNBA comparatively to the exponential growth we are seeing now. What I'm about to tell y'all I haven't heard before, so I doubt you have either. Before the 2023 season, the WNBA had grown by 40% viewership from 2022 to 2023. But with Caitlin Clark's arrival, it's grown by 400% viewership. What that means is if the WNBA were continue to grow at the rate it grew from 22 to 23, it would take until 2028 to do what Caitlin Clark did this year.